Welcome to LinguaWire English B1. Today, we have two stories, a dangerous boat fire in the Channel and a wildfire case in Washington. To help you follow today's episode, full transcripts and vocabulary lookups are available at LinguaWire.com. Our first story is about migrants rescued after a boat fire in the Channel. Now we go to Chloe, our LinguaWire correspondent for Society.
More than 170 migrants were rescued on Tuesday morning after their boat caught fire in the Channel.
That is a frightening situation. Do we know what started the fire?
French maritime officials say the engine caught fire. The boat was heading toward the UK, and the rescue happened off the French coast.
So this was not a calm breakdown at sea. It became an emergency very quickly.
Yes, and the numbers changed during the day. At first, officials said 157 people were rescued. Later, they updated that figure to 173.
That detail matters because it shows how difficult these rescues can be in real time. Were people injured?
Officials say 11 people had minor injuries. Everyone was taken to Boulogne-sur-Mer in France after the rescue.
And the crossing itself still raises the bigger issue here. What happened to the people after they landed?
The UK government said all of them will be returned to France. That is part of its response to small boat crossings.
So the political argument is still there, even after the rescue.
Exactly. The British Border Security Minister said the case shows the dangers of illegal crossings and the gangs behind them. French prosecutors have also opened an investigation.
That makes the story bigger than one fire. It is also about smuggling networks and pressure on both countries.
Yes! One man, an Egyptian national, has been taken into police custody in connection with the incident. But that does not mean guilt has been proven.
Right, and that distinction is important. So the immediate news is the rescue, but the wider story is still under investigation.
That is right. The rescue saved lives, but it also shows how risky these crossings remain, even before any legal questions are resolved.
Our second story is about a wildfire arson suspect in Washington and the wider fire emergency near Spokane. Now we go to Ethan, our LinguaWire correspondent for news.
A man arrested on suspicion of arson near Spokane was linked to two other fire investigations last year.
So this is not just one arrest. There is now a pattern that investigators are looking at.
That is what officials are saying. The suspect is Aaron Farinacci, 37. The sheriff says he was seen kneeling near grass at the site and later found with matches and a lighter.
That is a very specific picture, but it is still an allegation, not a conviction.
Exactly. He is arrested on suspicion of arson. That means police are investigating, but it does not prove he started the fire.
How big is the fire problem around Spokane right now?
It is serious. This fire is the largest of three near Spokane, and more than 60,000 people were told to leave home.
More than 60,000 people. That is a huge evacuation.
Yes, and more than 700 buildings have been destroyed. Officials say none of the fires has been contained near the city.
That word, contained, is doing a lot of work there. It means firefighters have not got the fire under control yet.
That is right. Spokane has about 230,000 people, so this is affecting a large part of daily life.
What are local leaders saying about the situation?
Washington Governor Bob Ferguson called it a nightmare and said it is likely Spokane's worst natural disaster.
That is a strong statement. Has there been confirmation about deaths or injuries?
No deaths or injuries have been confirmed. So for now, the emergency is about danger, displacement and damage, while investigators look at how the fires began.
Let's look at 3 words from the second story. First word, evacuation. It means leaving a dangerous place and moving to safety. In the story, more than 60,000 people had to leave because of the fire. Example, the evacuation began before sunrise. Second word, contained. Here it means the fire is under control and not spreading. In the story, officials said none of the fires had been contained. Example, firefighters worked all night, but the blaze was not contained. Third word, damage. It means harm done to people, buildings, or things. In the story, the fire caused damage to more than 700 buildings. Example, the storm caused damage to several roads. Now for a grammar point, be found with. We use be found with when someone is discovered with an object or item, often during an investigation. He was found with matches and a lighter. The suspect was found with a lighter near the scene. Repeat after me. Was found with. LinguaWire isn't only a podcast. Every day, the lead story becomes a personal language lesson in your classroom. Each lesson covers reading, vocabulary, grammar, writing, and listening, all built from today's real news story. Start today on LinguaWire.com.